I'm Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Buffaloes of Colorado. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here come the Buffaloes. The Sooners seem to have the better team. They should win this game. What do you think, Kirk?
Oklahoma has outstanding leadership on defense, and it all starts with this young man. He gets his teammates lined up and ready to play every down. And, Coach, he's got them ready to go for this one.
I know everyone has been waiting. It's time for my pick. I'm picking Oklahoma.
All right, there you have it. The coach has made his pick. Let's go down to the captains at midfield for today's coin toss. Colorado ready to kick this one off. Kicks it deep. Moss fields it in the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Oklahoma lines up in a shotgun set. Bond still has it. Wants to throw outside. And he's got the freshman brought down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 37-yard line. The Sooners with 4 receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He jukes, and they got him for a loss. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They were coming with a heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 37. Bond is back in the gun, drops back to pass. He steps up, pressure coming. Waits till the last moment. It's dropped. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
They line up to punt this one away. Number 17 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 17 fields it at the 13. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll go to work at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Colorado comes out with 5 receivers. He drops back, steps up. Here he goes. He spins, tackle.
Number 11 on the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 30. Number 11 has 5 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. Down the middle. And down he goes.
That was a well-designed play.
Yep, good execution there. Nice job of getting the first down on that pass.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Throws down the middle. Brought down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
The Buffs line up in an I formation. Looks, throws it out there, and they make the stop. They go to the air and pick up a couple.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
It's 3rd down and 13 to go. Ball on their own 48. The Buffalo set up in the gun. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped him yet. He made the catch, but he didn't get the first down.
Yeah, right now the way this defense is swarming, there's just no room for him to get upfield for the first down.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field. He punts this one high in the air. Number 6 calls for the fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 2. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. And they've got their work cut out for them on this drive. Oklahoma lines up in a shotgun set. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
First and 5. Ball on the 7-yard line. They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Wants to throw outside. He's got it on the run. Down the sideline. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown. The wideout made a great catch for the score.
Actually, I'm even more impressed with the throw. He hung in there and delivered a beautiful ball.
And he hits the PAT. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick.
Back deep to return.
Number 1 fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 35.
Buffaloes take over at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Colorado comes out with an I formation. Tries to shoot. Tackle. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. Colorado comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Inside handoff. Makes a move. He's hit and got away. At the 40. inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. Nice ball, nice blocking, and an even better run.
Those guys up front must have been hitting those sleds pretty hard in practice. The only reason this kid was able to show his big playability was because the offensive linemen executed their assignments to perfection.
And he tacks on the extra point. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Colorado 7, Oklahoma 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Loss, back to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Oklahoma Sooners take over.
They'll bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Has it to the senior.
Number 2.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. The Sooners have 5 receivers on this play. They'll throw on first down. Wants to throw outside. Got him on the run. And he's all the way down to the 40. Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. They line up in the shotgun. On first down. Looking, and it falls incomplete.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Oklahoma sets up with 4 receivers. It's tipped. Almost picked off. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 40. Oklahoma goes with the ace set here. He drops back. Looks. Going deep. Someone got a hand on it. What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy's one of the most athletic players I've seen all year. You realize in high school, this guy was all-state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he hits the PAT. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Oklahoma 14, Colorado 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
46, back to return.
He boots it deep downfield. Number 46 fields it in the end zone. The run game was a big factor in this offense's last drive when they got down the field for a touchdown. They'll start this drive at the 20.
On the 20-yard line.
Number 46 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll throw on first down. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. So he's sacked by the senior at linebacker.
Sometimes the quarterback just needs to throw it up and have faith in his receivers. He just held on to it too long.
Yeah, but if he just throws it up there, that old free safety's waiting to catch it.
Second and long. Ball on the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Number 11 is back in the gun. Throws. And it's caught. Brought down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 34. The Buffs line up with two tight ends. Back to pass. Across the middle. Incomplete pass. Good time to bring the pressure.
Yeah, I like it, because even if you can't come up with a sack, just let the quarterback know you're coming and make him feel your presence. Sometimes that's just as effective as a sack.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 34. The Buffaloes come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. King with a takedown. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
Third and 4. Ball on their own 40. The Buffs set up in the gun. He drops back. He steps up, looking. He's under some heat. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass and have him. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
4th and 12. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Colorado ready to punt this one away. He gets it off.
Back deep to return.
And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 43. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 46. Bond lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Comes across the middle. Got him on the run. And down he goes. And guys, he's already over 200 yards passing in the first half.
Well, he's off to a great start. It'll be interesting to see if he can maintain this level of play for the rest of the game.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40.
40-yard line.
4 wide. Bond steps back to pass. Looks. He zips one over to the right. Moss brings it in. Touchdown. And for the 3rd time in this first half, they've managed to find the end zone through the air.
When this quarterback gets in rhythm, watch out. This could be ugly.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 1, back deep to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. With the spin. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 22.
22-yard line.
The Buffs go with the I formation. They'll throw on first down. He passes it complete. He's gobbled up in the backfield. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. Wants to throw a screen. And it's a true freshman. He caught it, but the reward was minimal.
I don't know, Brad. I don't know what the quarterback saw, but hey, at least it wasn't a sack or an interception.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 21. Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. Throws down the middle. And he's tackled.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. Colorado comes out with an I formation. Little shake and bake move. Spin move. They'll bring him down. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. He's going left. Tackle. That last pass was good for maybe 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. The Buffs set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws. Finds the true freshman.
That's how you convert on third down.
This defense had to be expecting pass.
I know that. It doesn't matter, though. It's not enough to know that they were passing. You got to know their tendencies, too.
First and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Colorado lines up in a shotgun set. He'll throw on first down. Throws it to the outside. Batted ball. The true freshman has it.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame them. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
It's first and 10. They're inside the 20. Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide. Steps up in the pocket. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
Second down, 14 coming up here. This is the 9th play of this drive. From the gun. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. And it's caught. And down he goes. Maybe a yard on that completion.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third down, 13. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Number 11 is back in the gun. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. King tackles him for a loss on the play. That'll be a 2-yard loss. They'll call on the field goal unit here. He gets it up. And he got it. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Number 29 looks ready to kick this one off.
Number 22, back to return.
He kicks it. Moss fields it at the 3. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
Oklahoma comes out with 5 receivers. He steps up. He decides to run with it. And they make the stop. And he tucked that one in for about 5 yards.
Gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line. Oklahoma lines up in a shotgun set. Steps up, looking. They'll drop him for a loss.
No gain on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on their own 28. Ron lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Juke moves. And now he's going to run. Fumbles the ball. Scooped up by the defense. And that fumble recovery may give this defense the spark they needed.
You're right. This could be a huge swing in momentum.
They'll start this drive at the 29.
At the 29-yard line. First and 10.
The Buffalo come out in the shotgun. Looks. Throws it to the outside. And it's the tight end. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 19-yard line. The Buffs set up in the gun. Throws this one out to the left. Tackle. Colorado takes a timeout. They're crowding the line. Pitch left. And he's tackled. Colorado calls a timeout. They put everyone up on the line. Back to pass. He's rolling right. Guns it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. The big fella made a heck of a catch there.
Hey, he's blocking. He's blocking. Then the defense forgets about him and whoop, He puts points on the scoreboard.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Oklahoma 21, Colorado 17. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. We might see two hands on the ball after their last run.
Yeah, but if you start thinking too much about fumbling, you become less effective as a runner. They just need to go out there and play their game.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. The Sooners come out in a shotgun. Got him for a loss.
This is just a nice play by the defense. They're not fooled at all on this draw play.
You're right. They were all over that play.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 14. Oklahoma sets up with four receivers. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. It falls incomplete. He had it knocked loose before he could control it.
Just a great play here by the defender to force the issue.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 14. From the gun. On the ground with the tailback. He can scoot. They'll bring him down. Colorado takes a timeout. The Sooners are lining up to punt it away. He punts it.
Back to punt. Number 17.
And it's out of bounds at the 29. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. They'll throw on 1st down. He steps up. He's looking. He lets it go. Someone got a hand on it. He somehow comes up with it. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Oklahoma 21, Colorado 17. And the teams are lined up to start the second half.
Number 46.
Kicks it off. Number 1 fields it at the 3.
What is he doing? Come on, you got to make someone miss.
Yeah, that was not a very good return.
They'll set up shop at the 17.
1st and 10.
Colorado in a 5-wide set. They'll throw on 1st down. And he's taken down. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. Colorado lines up in a shotgun set. Steps up, throws this one out to the right. Complete, and down he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
Yep, they're moving the chains. That's a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 28. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Number 11 lines up with 5 wide out. He drops back. He's going right. Got it to him on the run. And he's tackled.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Number 11 is back in the gun. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. And it's incomplete.
Overthrew his man, but boy, did he have some heat on him.
Too much heat. Completing the pass is more important than throwing the ball 100 miles an hour.
That's true. He just needs to put a little bit more touch on that pass.
Now's not the time for a blown coverage. This quarterback is in the zone. Inside handoff. A little juke. Brought down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's third down and 6 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. Colorado lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. He decides to run with it. And down he goes. A big gain on that quarterback scramble.
Boy, defensive breakdown here. Good defense. They had everybody covered, but they left the quarterback with a lot of running room.
The key word is but. Good defense, but you got to keep your eye on that kid.
First and 10. Ball on the 46. The Buffs come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. With the throw. Tackle. Couldn't get anything out of that.
Makes the catch. No gain on the play.
It's second down and 10 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. 4 wide. He drops back. He steps up. Wants to throw outside. Complete to the true freshman. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Colorado comes out with an I formation. They hand it off again. He might have a chance. And they make the stop. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. This is the 11th play of this drive. This big fella at defensive tackle's in the zone right now. They'll throw on first down. He throws a dart to the left, and that one's fallen incomplete. There's a flag down, and here's the call.
Illegal touching of the receiving team. Loss of down.
And so he was the first one to touch the ball after stepping out, and they'll lose it down because of it. So it's second and 10. Ball on the 24. Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Here's the draw. He just... They'll bring him down. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on third down. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He jukes. And now he's going to run. Well, he sure didn't burn the defense on that run.
Yep, I think he needs to make wiser decisions back there. You hate to see a kid get injured out there.
4th and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Number 16 lines up for the field goal. It's up. And it's through the uprights. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Number 29 looks ready to kick this one off.
Moss back deep to return.
He kicks it. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. The playmaker on this defense is the linebacker. But until he shows up, they'll continue to play from behind.
Yeah, I was expecting to hear his name called a lot more on tackles in the first half.
Me too, Kirk. All week we've heard of how this kid flies to the ball. It is in on every play, but we haven't seen that today.
It's deflected. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Sooners set up in the gun. Tries to juke. Brought down.
Bond on the carry. Gain of 14 on the play.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Bond drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Incomplete. He led his wide receiver too far to the outside.
Yeah, he just had to pull the string a little bit more there.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. Bond comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. This one's thrown deep over the middle. And it falls incomplete. He still hasn't completed a pass this drive, but we may see another one here. 3rd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Oklahoma comes out with 5 receivers. Bond drops to throw. Fires it quickly. He tries to spin, and he's taken down. Well, he caught it, but it's almost no yards gained, and now it's 4th down.
Give props to the D here for coming up with a big stop on 3rd down.
They line up to punt this one away.
Number 17.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 17 takes it at the 14. Missed tackle. A scoring drive the last time out for this offense, and they'll huddle up for this drive. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. From the gun. He drops back, steps up, looking. Got hit as he threw. Got it. Tackle.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. And they They bring him down for a sack on the play. Somebody came free there.
Yeah, the linebacker shot through and nobody picked him up.
He was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
Second and 15. Ball on their own 30.
30-yard line.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle. The ball is tipped, and the corner got in there and broke that one up.
On the coverage.
Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 30-yard line. Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. And he's going to come up with a sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
So they're set to punt this one away. He gets it away.
Back deep to return.
And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 44. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. They come out with 4 wide out. He drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws. The freshman makes the catch. They'll bring him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Bond with 4 wide receivers. It's a direct snap. And down he goes. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 18.
18-yard line.
Oklahoma comes out in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. And he's tackled. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
The Sooners come out in the ace formation. Bond sets up the play action, and they got it. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
It's second and goal, and this is the 5th play of the current drive.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Has some daylight. Tackled. Nice run, and although it wasn't a first down, it'll certainly boost this fullback's average. Oklahoma lines up in a goal line set. They'll bring him down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Lines up for the attempt that will extend their lead to more than a field goal. And he got it. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Number 46, back deep to return.
And they'll be returning this one. Number 1 takes it at the 4. Makes a move. Sheds that one. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
First and 10.
6 DBs in the lineup. High snap. He steps up, looks. He tosses it short. It's ruled out.
Well, he almost had it, but tight ends usually aren't the most graceful players on the field.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. Colorado in a 5-wide set. Back to pass. Steps up. He's looking. He's drilled as he throws. Got it. And they bring him down.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Short toss. And it's caught. And they make the stop. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 43.
43-yard line.
They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Wants to throw outside. He's knocked out of bounds.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws down the middle. His receiver has it. That last catch puts him over the century mark in yards.
I'd say that's a pretty good day's work, wouldn't you guys?
Absolutely, Coach.
They line up in an I. Tackle. 1st down pickup by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is with that football in his arms.
Number 11 is in the zone and looking to make a play. Brought down at the 1-yard line. He's been taking it to the opposition all game long.
This halfback has run over, around, and through this defense. This kid's a good-looking football player.
They come out in a goal line set. The counter. Touchdown, Colorado! 2nd touchdown there by the running back.
And you could tell he really wanted to get in on that one.
Yeah, he showed a lot of determination and heart on that run. That's a nice touchdown.
And he hits the PAT. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. Number 29, ready to kick.
Number 22, back deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Moss fields it in the end zone. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. They'll start this drive at the 20. Oklahoma in a 4-wide set. On first down. Looking, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the half. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
And he's all the way down to the 49-yard line. Oh, that was one beauty of an option by that quarterback.
No question. There was no hesitation whatsoever. Once he saw that hole, he turned it upfield and left everybody in the dust.
Well, almost everybody.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49.
49-yard line.
Oklahoma comes out with 5 receivers. Steps up in the pocket. He's going to take off. And down he goes.
The ball carrier, gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Oklahoma lines up in a shotgun set. Rolls to the right. Down the middle. Got it. He goes down. Oklahoma calls a timeout. It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Going with the shotgun here. Little handoff. And he's taken down. Oklahoma takes a timeout. Right. 11 yards out. Munn has 4 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Got it to the senior.
Although I prefer more of an option-style offense in college, I can still appreciate the style of passing that this quarterback is displaying. Anytime you throw for over 300 yards, you've had quite a day.
Yes, indeed.
The quarterback winds up scoring the touchdown.
Man, he got the best of that defense that time, didn't he? He looks great running that football.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Oklahoma to kick. Number 46 and number 1 deep to return. He sends this one deep. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. First and 10. Ball on the 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 11 lines up with 5 wide out. Back to pass. He steps up. Looks. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Colorado calls a timeout. It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 14. They come out in a nickel. He drops back. He's looking. Throws it to the outside. Complete. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Colorado comes to the line with 3 wide. Rolls right. And they try to set up a screen. And it's caught. And they make the stop. Colorado takes a timeout. Going with the shotgun here. Steps up. Looking. Wants to throw outside. And they push him out. It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Colorado comes out in the shotgun. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. He's going to take off. Brought down. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
They'll run the option. And they make the stop. Colorado calls a timeout. It's second down and 8, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Buffalo come out showing 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. With the throw. Complete, and down he goes. It's a done deal here as the final whistle blows. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. Colorado played a good game out there, but they needed to make 1 or 2 more big plays, and they couldn't do it. Who knows? Another couple of minutes, and this one may have gone the other way.
Well, that'll wrap up another chapter in NCAA football 2006. And our final count, Oklahoma 31, Colorado 27. Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit signing off. So long, everybody.